He looked like human, but he was an alien and his face was also strange. He said, "If anyone can save you, then it is only me." The film opens by showing a restaurant in Moscow, where Oleg is talking to his new friend Elena. He is telling her that I am an army officer, I have a lot of money. Elena becomes very impressed after hearing all of this. They spend some more time together and then a plane is shown who is about to land and suddenly its engine stops working. All lights are gone off, after which the plane directly falls to the ground. Here it is found that not only this plane, but the situation of the whole world has suddenly become worse. All the electrical appliances and lights turn off slowly and the whole world turns blackout. It means that darkness has spread due to the absence of light. But there are still some places in the whole world where electricity is present, one of which is Moscow City. In the news on TV in Moscow, it is informed that our contact has been cut off from the whole world. Oleg is also watching this news. He thinks that maybe this is a terrorist attack. All those places are termed as blackout areas where there is no light, and the places where there is light are termed as light areas. In order to check the situation of the blackout areas, Moscow's government sends a lot of drones cameras there. But on the way, all the drones vanish in a strange way. When the soldiers reach there, they are surprised to see the situation there. They come to know that when the blackout happened, all the living things in the world, such as fish, cats, even humans, were killed in a very strange way. The corpses are scattered everywhere and it seems as if this whole place has become a graveyard in a moment. Soldiers are just investigating and that's when a stranger attacks a soldier. After injuring him badly, he takes his weapon and runs away from there at great speed. Everyone shoots at him but it doesn't harm him and he is just running away. Seeing all this, all the soldiers are quite surprised. They guess that this man does not seem to be an ordinary person. Now a month has passed. No one knows about the situation. How did this happen? Now we see Yura, who is Oleg's friend and also a soldier. He lives with his old mother who is suffering from a disease of forgetfulness and her condition is not good. But as soon as he gets a letter from the army to come back, he leaves for the mission. Then the Lieutenant Marina gathers all the soldiers and tells them that the corpses we get from the blackout area were sent to the lab to test. According to the report, all of them died due to poison which was not given to them but their bodies produced it themselves. They did not do this on their own but some strange thing forced their bodies to do this. As the night falls, the soldiers' team starts leaving for the blackout area. Oleg is also among them and he sees his new friend also going with them because she was a doctor. Then suddenly, the emergency alarm begins to ring. All the soldiers quickly stand up by pointing their guns at the target. Lieutenant Marina tells them that the animals from the fence are moving towards them quickly. All are the same kind of animals whose size is quite big and the next moment, the animals attack the soldiers. The soldiers also start firing in their defense. The next morning, it is seen that a lot of soldiers have been killed. They saw that the attacking animals were wild bears but they did not understand why the bears attacked them in a group because they never do so. Oleg is also injured in the attack and Elena is treating him. Now a boy named Sasha is shown who is admitted to a hospital in the city. He is lying on the bed and suddenly his health starts becoming worse. Actually, since the blackout happened, strange things have been happening to him. He hears the unknown people's voices and a bald man always teases him. As soon as the blackout happened, he had a strange superpower. As he opens his eyes, he finds a boy named Genia in front of him. The boy is telling him that I am your friend, I have come to give you important information. He tells him that the situation that has happened all over the world is due to the attack of strange waves. These are three kinds of waves. In the first wave, all the things that run on electricity were damaged. In the second wave, all the dangerous things will be destroyed, and in the third wave, the most destruction will happen because all humans of blackout areas will become puppets and will attack the light areas humans. Sasha could not understand him and he calls the guards so that he takes Henya out of there. But when the guards come inside, they do not see anyone there, because he was talking to him in his mind. Physically, he was not even present in the room. Due to all these circumstances and not being in their control, the people of the light area come out on the roads. They are breaking everywhere and causing destruction. They even start attacking the soldiers because they feel that it is all the government's trick. There are different groups of soldiers in the army camp. One group is of Oleg and the other is of his friend Yura. The situation in the blackout area is very bad. Everything is destroyed. The bridge is badly damaged because the plane fell on the bridge after being destroyed. Many buildings are also destroyed. The first sent army helicopters, tanks and vehicles scattered like toys. Yura reaches a town with his friends and a reporter named Oli also comes with them. All the soldiers of the team are inspecting their area. A few days pass like this, but neither they see any human, nor their corpses. One morning when Sasha was sitting in a place, a man came to meet him whose name was Id. He had hidden his face before, but as soon as he removed his clothes, his face was very strange. The rest of the body was like a human. He says that I am not a human, but an alien looking like a human. Someone is using your superpowers and doing all this in the whole world. I am looking for the same person and that man is my brother named Ra, and when the blackout happened, You were stuck between the blackout area and the light area. This is the reason that today these powers are with you. Then suddenly, Marina and her soldiers come there and put their guns on the ID. But ID controls the minds of the Marina's soldiers, and the soldiers start seeing the Marina as ID and ID as Marina. That's why all the soldiers put their guns on the real Lieutenant Marina. ID tells Marina that if anyone can save your people, then it is only me. So listen to me quietly, which I want to tell you. Listening to this, the captain also takes him to the inquiry room. ID says, as you people live on your planet, we also live on our planet, and we have one quality, and that is we do not get old and do not die until someone kills us. Soon our planet's sun is going to be destroyed and we are looking for a new planet. That's why we chose your planet, and my brother Ra and I were sent to the Earth, so that we could prepare the Earth well to bring our other people here. The biggest thing is that all the old things on the Earth, such as pyramids and underwater worlds, were made by us, and I am good and my brother is evil. He wants to kill you all, but I don't want him to do this. In the next 48 hours, our very big spaceship is going to come to Earth, and before that my brother will use the people of the blackout area as puppets to kill light area's people. I will have to stop him. Marina keeps listening to all these things, but she does not believe it. On the other hand, Yura's team sees an injured child in his area who is behaving very strangely. They help him and start asking questions to get information, but then the child stabs a soldier in the neck and kills him very badly. Seeing which, Yura had to shoot the child. Seeing this, the reporter was very frightened. Now, as soon as it was night, all the puppets of the blackout area who were following Ra's instructions, they attack all the teams of soldiers, and the soldiers also shoot at them in their defense. A continuous attack was taking place from the side of the puppets, and a war broke out on both sides. Many soldiers were killed, and he fired his gun towards the army camp for help. But apart from that, 6 more groups of the soldiers have fired the flare guns, and the poor army camp people are worried. Now whose help should we go to? As Marina is told about all these situations, she is convinced that ID is telling the truth because his words are proving to be true. She had no other way, so she agreed to take the help of ID. ID tells Marina that he needs Sasha to find my brother. As soon as I kill my brother, I will control all the puppets and stop them. The captain takes the idea and reaches the army base. On the other hand, there is a big attack on Yura's team, and all the soldiers are killed one by one. Only 2 people survive, Yura and reporter Aolia. The number of puppets is quite high, so they try to go to the rest of them, so that they can face them together. ID tells Sasha to pay attention, and he is helping him see the visions that he can see where ID's brother is. After a while, his location was found on the roof of a very big building in Kirov, and from there he was controlling all the puppets. They were leaving. Then they found out that the puppets had also attacked the light area, which means that the effect of the third wave had started. So without wasting the time, Marina starts leaving with ID. Sasha tells ID that your brother has seen me and he will kill me, so please take me with you. ID replies that no, you are safe here in the base, and he leaves with the captain. As they had just come a little away from the base, ID's brother finds out the location of Sasha, and he sends a lot of missiles to kill him. The soldiers of the base try to stop the missile, but it is of no use because they were too many in numbers. And in front of Marina's eyes, her entire army base is destroyed. Seeing this, she was quite angry, and she pointed her gun at ID and said, "You already knew this all." ID says that only a few people are there who can save humanity, and my brother already knows the location of Sasha. If we kept him with us, we would have died now. That's why I had to take this step. On the other hand, Oleg finds his friend and the reporter. They feel quite happy seeing each other alive, and hug each other. Later, the lieutenant also joins them with her soldiers. Now, without wasting the time, they all leave for that building where Ra was controlling all the puppets. On the way, these puppets try to stop their way, without caring about their lives. The soldiers were moving ahead after crushing them from the tanks. They also attack them, and a huge war breaks out between them. Some puppets were falling on the soldiers after fastening the bombs on them, so they could explode them with themselves. With great difficulty and escaping from them, the soldiers reach the building. ID begins to go to the top of the building with some soldiers, while many soldiers stay below to fight with the puppets. Finally, Yura and ID come in front of Ra. Yura moves forward to attack Ra. He throws him far away in a single attack. Later, ID goes to encounter his brother, and a fight starts between both brothers. Both were not less, they were bigger than each other. Below, Oleg and the other soldiers were having a lot of trouble stopping the puppet because their number was in the millions. They were not even ending, and they attacked them with an oil-filled truck, which caused a big blast. Except for a few of them, now all these soldiers are killed. With difficulty, only 5 were left, and now they had to face the puppets. Oleg and the other soldiers now begin to go upstairs. Puppets were coming towards the building, and before the puppets came, ID punched his brother hard and took out the heart of his brother, which is obviously like a device, and Yura fixes a bomb in his heart. As his heart explodes, his brother dies. After killing his brother, ID gained control of all the puppets. In a single attack, He kills them all. All the survivors have now won the war, but they were not happy because there were few of them who were left alive, whereas millions of innocent people were killed on the roads like insects, and this was a terrible scene of the world. ID tells everyone that there is no love and mercy in humans. How selfish you only think about yourself. This was the reason my brother wanted to kill you, so aliens could live here peacefully. Now he reveals the biggest secret and says I wanted to help humans, so that humans would consider me their god. Then Genya angrily tells ID that you already knew everything. Then why didn't you stop the blackout? ID replies that if I had stopped it, then no one would have been afraid of death in anyone's heart. No one would have believed me. And anyway, you are enough to increase the population and I am everyone's god. Even if the rest of the people die, I don't care. Which means that he is not good either. From the beginning till now, he has only been looking for his own benefit. Hearing this, everyone started getting very angry. Elena points a gun at him and Yura tells her to put the gun down and says millions of people like him are coming. If you kill him, how will you stop the rest? It is very important for him to stay alive. When they were talking, Genya attacked ID with a knife, but ID knew this because he controlled his mind, with which he stabbed the lieutenant instead of ID. And in this way, she is also killed. Here he also had done his form-changing magic. Oleg gets very angry and he moves forward to kill ID and Yura stops him from doing this. Both had an argument which went on to fight and Yura would have killed him. Then Oleg takes the gun and shoots at Yura and injures him. Now to make Oleg's mind bad, ID changes himself into many forms of his dad. But Genya knew what the real form of ID was. He jumps from the building with his real form, and in this way, along with him, ID also dies, and now these 4 people were left alive who will compete with the coming aliens. In a short while, the alien spaceship comes here. It was very big and when the door of the ship opened, no one came from inside. So now these people go inside. When they go inside, they see millions of boxes of aliens in which all the aliens were sleeping. And then suddenly the lights started turning on in all the boxes and a strange kind of liquid started moving, due to which the aliens start coming to their senses. The doctor says that this liquid is definitely their oxygen. That's why before they wake up, Oleg starts killing everyone with a bullet. But they had little time and no bullets, so they break the oxygen main pipe with an axe, which happens that all the aliens are killed before they wake up. Now only a few boxes were left, in which they see the innocent children of the aliens. This reminds them of ID that there is no love and mercy in humans. And because they did not want to become such humans, so they do not do anything to the children of the aliens, they leave them. In a while, all the children of the aliens come out of their own boxes which all looked like ID, and with this, the movie ends here. Bundles of thanks for watching.